Hello everyone, my name is Jonathan Silvis. Thank you for your interest in my service project. I will do my best to walk you through the planning that took place prior to the service project and the events that took place during it, and my evaluation of the success of the project. As previously stated, I will go over some of the elements previously prepared ahead of the project. Then I will go over a summary of the service project application. I will explain how I applied my leadership traits within this project. I will give you an inside perspective from some of the statements from those who participated and give you some overall reflections of the service project as a whole. I would like to start by going over the bird's eye view of the service project. I determined that a local park near my home was in need of being restored. I gathered my family and a couple of neighbors to assist me in doing this. The park had become a hangout for local teenagers and had been littered with trash and had been defaced with graffiti and profanity. I would assign each person in my team a specific task and restore the park to be a great community gathering place. In doing this, I would be able to reinforce teamwork within my family and set us apart as a caring Christian family that cares deeply about the community. The objectives of this service project was to clean the park area, giving the community a safe, clean, family-friendly environment to gather and to help reinforce a strong family bond and better teamwork. Going over the timeline for the project, we started at 9 o'clock. We all met up at the park. At 9:15, we took an inventory of what was needed for the project. We paused at 9:30 for a quick prayer to ask God's direction for our work. Immediately after that, we started cleaning up the park. We took a break at about 12 o'clock to check progress and update the group on the progress we had made so far. We finished a little bit earlier than expected at 2 o'clock. We came together for a closing prayer and decided because the weather was so nice that we would just barbecue at the park for an early dinner. Our contingency plan was to take shelter under the pavilion in the event of a weather event and reschedule if it became severe. We were blessed with great weather, so that was not necessary. As far as cleanup, we found that hairspray worked well for any permanent pen marks and did not have to use any acrylics to cover any of the graffiti areas, as thought previously. In summary, the project went as planned. My family and two neighbors were able to clean up the park. The project ran from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock. A few people stopped by and thanked us for our service at the park. The work went by quick, and we did not have to use any contingencies from the original plan. We did decide to have a barbecue dinner versus going to a local restaurant. Overall, the service project was a success, and our goal of cleaning the park was completed. My original plan, I had only identified two leadership traits, positivity and relator. I did use these traits, but after reflection, I believe I used some traits that I was strong in as well. I applied my achiever and strategic leadership traits in addition to my positivity and relator traits. By maintaining a positive attitude and relating to my team, I was able to turn the project into a fun and enjoyable experience that allowed my team to buy in on my vision as well. By using my achiever and strategic leadership traits, I was able to maintain focus on the project and direct and plan for my team's successful completion of the project in a timely manner. I directed my neighbors to clean the graffiti off the play structures. With my wife's and my help, I directed my children to work on picking up trash by dividing up the park into sectors. By following up and verifying that all the work was completed, I was able to ensure the completion of the park cleanup. I'm going to state a couple of quotes that were given during the service project. My daughter stated, "I had a lot of fun cleaning up the park." My neighbor's wife also said, "It was nice to work together and accomplish a common goal." My son's comment was, "The barbecue chicken was very awesome." My wife had to say, "It was so nice to see everyone working together to clean up the park." I believe that everyone involved not only had a sense of accomplishment by completing this project, but was also enriched by serving the public as well. I'm sure my son's comment that the barbecue dinner was nice incentive as well. The project was an overall success. In the future, I would be more mindful of the timeline. Breaking down every task would have been beneficial to staying to a more concise time frame. As far as what went right and what went wrong, the project did not have any hangups aside from taking less time to complete than originally thought. We did have cleaning materials that went unused, but I believe that it was better to have them available than not have them and end up needing them. For students attempting to complete a park cleanup, I would recommend having the adequate amount of people to complete the job. Going out and evaluating the area to be cleaned would be a good place to start. I was familiar with the park, and I believe that we had the right amount of people for this project. Also, breaking down the tasks and giving them an assigned time frame to complete would also be helpful in maintaining a schedule. Thank you so much for your interest in my service project. This concludes my presentation.